Hi everyone, I felt to do a memo or a video of the memo of the September test or the final test in 2017. Let's have a look. Okay, so there we go. There are the definitions that you were asked. Electronic data interchange. Remember, you need to study all the definitions for each of the chapters that you do. In the definitions list that I gave you, it is also in the back of each chapter in the textbook. So an electronic data interchange is what? It is an ordering technology used to replace paper documents that accompanies business transactions, and it covers and is used for things like purchase orders, invoices, and so forth. Then advertising. This is very important. It is impersonal, it is one-way communication, and it's mass communication, and it's paid for by the marketer, usually with an identified sponsor. If you gave me something like it's used to create awareness, I only gave you 1 mark because it wasn't entirely the correct definition. Remember, with the definitions you get marks for the way the definition actually is, not only your own understanding. If you only give your own understanding, you get 1 mark. If you give the correct definition, you get 2 marks. Then predatory pricing, the practice of charging a very low price in order to drive competitors out of the market. A cash cow, as far as the BCG matrix is concerned, it generates more cash than it needs to maintain its market share, and that cash is often used to help support other business units. Then heterogeneity, as far as services is concerned, is the characteristic of a service that makes them less standardized and uniform than physical goods. Okay, then question 2, matching columns. Honda vehicles are assembled in East London, yet let's do it like this. Yet potential customers are spread out all over the country. Which discrepancy do the local Honda dealerships in every major city help to overcome? So we got quantity, temporal, assortment, spatial, and then contact. Because they're set out all around the country, it reduces the space. It means that you can get a Honda anywhere in the country. Okay, so that helps with spatial discrepancy. That's D. Okay, then the next one. To earn extra money, Ben Jones and Charles Smith, 2 first-year university students, began using the internet to market crawfish. They have their own website on which the consumers can place their orders, and then Ben and Charles deliver the crawfish to their customers. The marketing channel that they are using is what? A what channel? Well, it would have to be direct, because it's using the internet and they deliver the products directly to their consumers, so that's D. Then we have the tree farm has purchased 20 30-second radio spots to promote its spring tree special. What is it practicing? That's definitely advertising, E. A spot is a radio spot is like a 30 seconds on the radio that you can air your advert. Jovial Jewels, a local jewelry store, is running a contest to give away a diamond engagement ring. Customers are asked to guess how many loose diamonds are in a crystal jar that is on display. What sort of promotional strategy is this? Let's read that again. A contest, right, so that is sales promotion. Whenever there's contests or competitions involved or giveaways, it's always sales promotion. B. Pricing strategies differ in each part of the product life cycle. In which stage of the product life cycle would you be most likely to follow a strategy of further decreasing prices? Pricing strategies differ in each part of the product life. In which stage of the product life cycle would you be most likely to follow a strategy of further decreasing prices? Well, that would have to be the decline stage, because you would usually decrease prices in the maturity stage and then further decrease them in the decline stage. When a firm introduces a new product at a relatively low price hoping to reach the mass market, it is following a what strategy? a new product at a relatively low price. That is definitely penetration pricing. That's the purpose of penetration pricing, is to lower products in order to draw the mass market. D. Yvette is designing a series of marketing activities to help a new consulting firm achieve its objective. What marketing activity is she engaged in? Marketing planning. She is developing activities to help them achieve their objectives. That is the purpose of marketing planning, is designing activities. Okay, then Air France has set up a committee to study its current strengths and weaknesses and the historical background of the firm, such as its sales and profit history. What sort of study is Air France conducting? Strengths and weaknesses, historical background. That is a situation. No, that is not a situation analysis. That is, it is a situation analysis, yes. What situation are they in? Their sales and profit history, historical background, yes. What situation are they currently in? Two of the types of qualities of services are search and experience. What is the third? It's credence. D. If you knew the service qualities, you would know that. Okay. The sources of competition for non-profit organizations include for-profit organizations, other non-profit organizations, international competition, and, yes, the public sector. B. Okay, then we have section B, theory. Firms that have three options for distribution intensity. Name and briefly describe the three levels of distribution intensity. For each level of distribution intensity, name one example. So we have intensive, selective, and exclusive, and you have to explain them correctly. Okay, intensive is aimed at maximum market coverage. Selective is where you screen dealers and you eliminate only a few of them in a geographical area. And exclusive is usually when you only have one or a few dealers in a geographical area where people really have to search to find the product, usually specialty goods. These are usually shopping goods, selective distribution, and these are usually impulse products that have intensive distribution. And examples are for intensive are things like chocolate, chewing gum, etc. Things you'll get at a corner cafe. Selective distribution are things that you'll get at like a mall, like at clothing stores or appliances or things like that. And then exclusive is things that are very unique. Rolls-Royce is one example. Rolex watches. You don't somewhere get it everywhere. Describe the three additional P's in the services marketing mix. Well, we have people, process, and physical evidence. And people is all the people who play a part in delivering the service, as well as the actual consumers. The actual customers are also an important part. So there's quite a lot you could have said there. Process. This refers to all the activities involved in delivering the service. Front stage activities, backstage activities, things that the kitchen staff do in the fast food restaurant, for example. And then we have physical evidence, and this is the physical environment in which the service is delivered, as well as all the tangible components of the service. And often the physical evidence or the service area is known as the service scape. And you could have given examples from a hotel, like the towels being folded and the bed being made, and those are all examples of physical evidence. Okay, name and briefly define the three basic strategies. These are not the objectives. You get pricing objectives and then you get pricing strategies. Pricing strategies are price skimming, penetration pricing, and status quo pricing. Price skimming is a high price. Penetration is a low price. Status quo pricing is the same as competitors, but you needed to give it a little bit more to get all your marks. Then we get the application section. Okay, let's read. Baby's silicone necklaces are attractive, brightly colored necklace beads that babies can chew on, pull on, and play with, and are perfect for teething babies. The beads and cords are non-toxic and are free from BPA, PVC, whatever that is, cadmium, and lead. teething babies aged 3 months to 3 years constantly need something to chew on, and the Babe Ease silicone teething necklaces are perfect for teething. Baby can either play with or chew on the non-toxic silicone beads during breastfeeding or when being carried around by mom. Baby silicone necklaces come in a variety of eye-catching colors and styles, and they can be worn by moms as either an attractive accessory to match what they are wearing, or can be used as just teething beads for babies. The baby silicone beads are sturdy and will not break when tugged or chewed, so they are completely baby proof. The necklace portion is carefully constructed with safety in mind, and the beads are soft and so will not hurt baby's tender gums. There are also no parts which come away from the necklace and which could be a choking hazard. These necklaces are also great for mums who are breastfeeding, as they keep baby's tiny hands busy during feeds. The beads come in an assortment of bright colors and shapes and will keep baby amused for hours on end, and now those grubby unhygienic teething rings which lie around at the bottom of your bag or fall on the floor will become a thing of the past. Babe Ease necklaces are good value for money and a great idea as a gift for baby showers and newborns. They are supplied in an attractive, sturdy, transparent boxes which show off the different colors and styles to choose from. Very important, please note these beads should never be draped around your baby's neck, but should only be worn by moms around their necks, and that for safety reasons. You should never leave your baby alone with any necklace. Baby silicone necklace beads start from 100 Rand, are available from Clicks for roughly 100 Rand to 200 Rand. And here are some pictures. You can see them in nicely transparent boxes. Nice styled beads that can be chewed on by a baby there, that mums can wear around their necks. Okay, the scenario is Babe Ease has recently entered the South African market and needs assistance with marketing. They come to you for marketing support. Develop a positioning strategy for Babe Ease using the variables below. And you will notice that these variables are the same variables from chapter 7 in the house strategy, or the house that you have to develop in the tutorial, as well as in your project. Okay, so first one is target market. So it's very important that you're very specific. It's not just mothers, it's mothers of teething children that are aged 3 months to 3 years, as the article states. The differentiation. What makes the product different? It is made from silicone. That is, remember, differentiation has got to do with the physical features often of the product. So it's made from silicone. And another thing is that it is fashionable. Made from and made in different colors. Okay, colors. So those are the two things that make these beads different. Okay, but specifically that it's made from silicone. Okay, and that it's free. You could also have added that it's free from these things. They are non-toxic and they are free of all those things. Okay, so what's the competitive advantage? So this is usually the benefits connected to the differentiation. Okay, so because of that, it gives the baby something safe to chew on while they play, while they're being held by their mothers, and it also gives mothers something pretty to wear around their necks. You could have also added that. Okay, then positioning base. Which positioning base should they use to position the product, and why? What is the main thing you should say to the target market to get them to buy the product? What positioning base would you use if you developed a TV advert? Remember, okay, so you needed to look at positioning bases in chapter 7, of which there are many, but here are some of the ones that I suggested. Benefit, remember that's a positioning base, you get a mark for that. Babies have something, then you have to explain it. Babies have something to chew on while they're on their mother's necks, yes. Use or application, that's another positioning base. It can be used to soothe babies. In which situations would you use it? So then our advert would be different. We would focus on the use or application. Product user, that's who is it's for. Focus, in that advert you would focus on the child that enjoys the beads. Or product class, it's a new type of product class, not just any necklace. So over here you needed to give the right positioning base and a good explanation. Then positioning slogan, this would depend on the base that you used. If you used benefit, you would say something like a good slogan would be get babies necklaces today and give your baby something great to chew on. Use or application would be tired of having your baby cry while it's around your neck? Buy the silicone necklace so you can chew on while you're holding it. Product user, you could say something like teething babies love to chew. Get the baby's necklace today. Product class, this is not just any type of necklace, it is made from silicone. Okay, so you needed your slogan needed to relate to the positioning base you chose. Then product strategy. Yeah, remember you must check here. This is out of 4 marks. So you need to give things related to branding, different product variations, packaging. You could have different colors and styles, different colors of beads, different styles. You could have long ones, short ones, different shapes and patterns to suit the mom's various clothing styles, packaging and see-through packaging to see what's inside, recyclable packaging, different sizes and different lengths, branded with the baby's logo. You can give suggestions for the logo. Okay, so you needed to give quite a few to get all 4 marks, different suggestions. Price strategy. Which one of the 3 pricing strategies should be used and why? Okay, so you get status quo pricing, you get penetration pricing, and you get price skimming. So you would have had to explain which one of the 3 you would use. I would give you marks for any of the 3 actually, but you would have to explain why. Okay? So 100 Rand for a necklace is not a bad price, is what I said. A status quo pricing strategy seems to be what is being followed, with extra benefit of it being used as a teething aid. But it is a little more maybe than some necklaces. So that could be a skimming strategy. Necklaces can be priced a little higher as to you, and then you could suggest maybe that they could price them a little higher as to point to the extra benefits. Satisfactory profits will probably be considered, and the necklace will retail for prices similar to other beaded necklaces. So you could also talk about the different price or profit goals. Remember, you have satisfactory profits and various market share related pricing and so forth. So you could discuss everything related to pricing to get your 4 marks. Then we have a place strategy. Now remember, there are 3 different types of distribution intensities. There's intensive, selective, and exclusive. Intensive distribution is only for products that are convenience products that you would find in a corner cafe or a 7-Eleven or even a spaza shop. Exclusive distribution is for specialty products that you go searching for that you don't find. And then you have selective distribution, and that's for your average type shopping products and even clothing products, which this is. Right? This is a clothing related product. So it would most definitely be a selective distribution. Okay? And because it's available in click stores and probably it will eventually be available in other baby type stores and other pharmacy type stores. And then you actually explain, it makes sense that it would be in a clicks because it's not a food item, it's a shopping product. Distribution should be expanded to other pharmacies and moms and baby stores, using pharmacies to distribute the product to position. And then also you could use direct forms of distribution through online, and a lot of you have given that as an example. Then we have promotion strategy, and you can see this is 8 marks, so you need to really give a lot here. You can't just give a minimum, and you can't just mention the various things. You need to give examples. So if you're going to have advertising, where are you going to have advertising? You're going to have them in mom and baby magazines. You're going to have them on online advertising connected to Google searches for baby related goods, and on baby websites. Okay. If you do TV ads, you probably won't do TV ads because it's not a very big product. So it's highly unlikely that they'll do TV ads. Maybe YouTube ads. YouTube ads showing moms and babies. Okay. Then if you do PR, you're going to do local newspapers and online blogs and in news portals, but where? You need to actually include that as well. On baby blogs, in baby magazines, especially that's a very important one. Okay. And maybe in the newspaper. Digital. A website with an option to buy and an online and social media presence on Facebook with a babe is Facebook page and a Twitter handle sharing various baby related things to inform mothers about raising a child. Okay. Sales promotion, you can run a competition where you get moms to take a photo of them and their babies. So yeah, you have to give an example. You can't just say sales promotion, run a sales promotion. You have to explain what the sales promotion is going to run like. Okay, what's it going to look like? How is it going to get moms involved? So you explain here where their baby's chewing on the necklace and upload to Facebook to win a prize. Now, personal selling you would have, but you would not have personal selling for people who try to actually sell the product to the end consumer. It's a shopping product. Shopping products don't have salespeople really. You may have a salesperson who will deal with a click store to get the product into other retail stores. So yes, you would have that element, but those people would be selling to retailers or getting your product into retail stores. Okay, then you might have direct marketing, getting moms to sign up, and then you can send them new designs via email or on Facebook. That's very important because then they can buy online or they can go into their store to get the new design. You could also have in-store promotions, also connected to sales promotion, where you educate consumers and about the product. But that's very with promoters, right? That's sales promotion. That is not personal selling. And then you could get feedback from customers using Facebook and so forth in terms of designs that they would like. So you could explain a lot of things connected to advertising, PR, publicity, digital communication, sales promotion, and so forth. And it needs to be very applied to the example. Okay. To get all 8 marks. And that is the test.